Hi ladies, hi gents. I want to share a video with you today, and it's a design team project for Wild Orchid Crafts, and I will pop all the links down below in the description box to the store and to the website on Facebook, and also my product list. I'm going to do it a little bit different today because I'm going to show you the products I used first. Otherwise I'll be starting and stopping when I show you the project. So I think this might be a little bit easier. So first of all, I used some of the white and cream tone trellis roses in the 40ml, and the product code is MKX091. And I used mostly the whites out of these packs. And then I used some of the white and cream tea roses in the 40ml, and the product code is QVR027. And then I used the white and cream cottage roses in the 30ml, and the product code is QVR050. Then I used some of the large white wild rosebuds, which I absolutely love, and the product code is MKX100. I used some of the Tuscany, these are ivory Tuscany rosebuds, MKX627. And then some of the white hip rosebuds, GST020. And then I used two different sizes of leaves. So I used the 40ml white leaves, and the product code is MKX451. And I used the 30ml also, and the product code is MKX450. So three different size rosebuds, two sizes of leaves, and three different roses. So we've got the cottage rose, the tea rose, and the trellis rose. So those are the products that I used. Okay. Right, so I just want to show you the inspiration for this project, and it is a rose garland that I have. I bought some of these recently and I absolutely love them, and I thought, you know what, I think I could make one of these. So this was the inspiration, and I actually done a open garland so that I can hang it on a shelf. So this is going to be difficult to film because it's quite large. So you'll see, hang on. I'll try and put it all on the screen at once. So you'll see it's quite a long one because I'm actually going to hang it over a shelf. So how I started this was I just took some wire, and this one has no size on it, but any wire would do. So I took some wire and cut it to the length of garland that I wanted to make. And then I just used some raffia ribbon to tie around it. This one I actually got in a supermarket, and it's in white, but I did actually find some on eBay as well, which is in cream. And I just wrapped that, I opened it up a bit, and I just wrapped it round the wire, all the way around the wire, for the length of garland. I just adhered it every so often and just wrapped it round. You can see that so I just took it and twisted it round the wire and glued it every so often, like that. And that was a little bit time consuming, but I just sat on the sofa watching a film while I was doing it because I really wanted to make one. So raffia ribbon and some wire, and I guess if you used a thick gauge one it might be easier. But, you know, this is just what I had, so I just used that. So once I'd done that, what I then did is took my leaves and my roses and tied them on. And what I did on the stems of the roses, I kept the stems on, and I also put raffia around the stems of the roses and just twisted them onto the garland at the back. So you'll see 3 twists coming off at the back here, so that's the 3 roses stems. So I just wrapped the raffia around the stems as well. So that's the centre of the garland. Okay. And then in between, obviously, I put some leaves, and I also tied a little bit of the raffia in between also. So that's the centre of the garland. Let's do this. Then the next one down, both sides, I sort of done it equally as I went down the garland. I used 3 of the wild rosebuds, and again I twisted them all together and then wrapped the raffia around the stems. And 3 that side. And then moving down, I used another rose, well, 2 roses in 2 different sizes, and did the same thing using the leaves and a little bit of raffia tied behind it. And I really love how this turned out. And then further down I used the Tuscany rosebuds with the wild rose bud. Just keep doing the same thing all the way down, using different flowers in different sizes. Next was a single rose here, and the next one has 3 different rosebuds. So we've got the wild, the hip and the Tuscany there, the leaves behind, and I just twisted the stems as I went, and the bottom 2 are just hip rosebuds. So there's 4 on there, plus a twist, plus a little bit of raffia, and then at the end I've just twisted the ends. And I actually really had a lot of fun making this. Let me zoom out. I had so much fun making this garland, and I'm so thrilled how it turned out. And it's definitely one that you could do. I mean, I didn't glue any of the flowers on, they're all just twisted on. So apart from when I was covering the wire and used a little bit of glue, I didn't, I sat on the sofa and just, made this sitting there while watching TV. So it really was a lot of fun. And I'm so thrilled how it turned out. I really hope you like it, because these garlands can be really, really expensive to buy. And now I've made one, I'll definitely be making more. And I'm going to hang this round a shelf. And I'm just thrilled with it, I really am. But of course as well, instead of raffia, you could use seam binding or ribbons or anything like that, and do it in any colour way, obviously, because like Wild Orchid Crafts do so many different colours. You could do it in your favourite colourway. But it really is fun to do, really, really fun. And I'm going to go pin this onto the shelf as soon as I can. I am thrilled with it, absolutely thrilled with it. So I really hope you like it, and I hope you'll give it a go. I think once you do the wire, that's the worst bit, is covering the wire with the raffia. It's not difficult, it's just, more time consuming than the rest of it, but definitely, covering the wire. I think as well you can actually buy wire that's already got raffia covering, I think I've seen some before, but I haven't really looked into it. I just, you know, I had the wire and I had some raffia, so I just went ahead and did it that way. But yeah, so I'm absolutely thrilled with that. So I really hope you like it, and all the product codes will be down below for the flowers that are on this particular garland. Let me know what you think, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.